Hey there, fellow Factorians. Owners here, back with another episode of Factorio Back to Basics. Yes, we are on a vanilla run, and it's been a while. It's been a while since we recorded. I've been doing a little bit of work on my novel, or second novel, just about ready for publishing. But yeah, it takes a lot of creative headspace, and so does recording. So one of the things had to give, and recording was the thing that had to give. So here we are. Last episode we got this oil set up, and I did forget. Of course, I forgot to put a radar up here, but that those things happen. Now, what are we going to do from here? Well, first of all, we need this episode. What I'm going to do is do some oil processing. Oil processing. We're going to need some refineries. Yes, we are. So we'll have to run back down to town and grab some of the things that we need. We'll probably do some refining over here, I'd say. Maybe not. It's not the best defended place. Now, and that brings me to the second thing. Once we get this up and running, grab 100 of those. What else do we need? Iron. All right. Yeah, once we get this up and running, we'll then move on to some defenses. And of course, steel is the issue because it's very, very slow. Realistically, what I should do at this point is probably just copy this whole thing, plonk it down here, and let's do this instead, shall we? All right. Get these all kind of pointing in the right direction. And go. All right. Yeah. So we need to automate our defenses. That is something that definitely has to be done. Because even though right now we're in a really good spot, it's not going to take long for us to not be in such a good spot because even with clearing out all our enemy nests, there is still going to be expansions that we need to worry about. And those expansions are going to cause us a lot of problems very shortly if we don't get up and running. We're actually going to need a bunch more stone. Now there is stone right here. All right, this is good. We'll go for a bit of a run on our stone here. And get a bunch more of them. It's great. Oh, no. Yes. Yeah, so we could rush to the easy option, which is probably what I'll do, which is lasers. Lasers are easy in the... Let me just get this power up and running. Lasers are easy in that we do not need to worry about ammo. And especially for defenses around the perimeter of the map, not worrying about ammo is quite a big deal. Here we are. I just realised we are on medium power poles now, so we'll be able to change our power pole position on this one. Oops. And I probably should also hook up the coal. There we go. Hook up the coal there, and then we'll do this here to kind of service that. There we go. Because we had a full belt doing that, didn't we? Yeah. And this is still only using half a belt, if we're being honest here, isn't it? All right. So if we put one there and one there, that's going to be it. One there and one there, that does all those, and then we just do that and that. All right. And likewise here, we do that. Get rid of that one and that one. There and there and there and there. All right. Now, with steel poles too, we could also be doing the direct feed of like spacing this out. So we feed copper in here, and then we feed that into another smelter. Not copper, so iron ore into here, and then that goes into another smelter. But we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Basically because I'm lazy. Basically because I am lazy. And you know, I don't want. Well, I mean, I do want this vanilla run to last, but I don't want to spend all the time doing a vanilla run. At some point, we want to kind of move up to something a little bit more exciting. A bit more biter action. We had quite the fun with the biters early on early on here. We actually just have enough. All right, just have enough, and then we just need to bring that onto there like so. All right, now we have doubled our poultry steel production because we are going to use a lot of steel for oil production. All right, let's get these refineries going. Now it has been so long since I've done a vanilla oil refinery. We are going to have to really think hard to figure out what the ratios for this were, especially when it comes to cracking later on. Pretty easy when we're just making petroleum, but I've got these like vague recollections in my head. I think we're going to need about 8 of these, and then probably all of those will be required at least. And they are things that we are going to need further down anyway. All right. So while we're here, let's check all of our goodies. We probably could do with a few more belts. We've got heaper turrets. Miners are not so important at this point. Power poles are okay. Steel boxes. Yeah, we've got a few steel boxes. Now, these guys here, we probably have, I'd say, too many of them in our inventory and not enough of them. All right, because we were setting that up for our the iron. And while I think about iron, let's do a quick check. We've got 200k, so a little bit of leeway before we are basically out of iron. And in that time, we just need to make sure that we tap this guy over here. Pollution's getting a bit close. I don't know if that's. I'm pretty sure we cleared that out, and that could just be leftovers. But you know, we'll see. Let's get one of these over in this kind of direction, so we can see a little bit over here. And this will probably get destroyed at some point. In fact, if I'm going to do a thing where it's probably going to get destroyed, we might as well max out its coverage, hey? And I think this kind of here is pretty good for that. It'll also, we'll probably actually max out our area for what we can scan from our home base, but at least it'll refresh and we'll try and catch any of those expansions. All right, let's have a look. And my mind is just all over the shop because I didn't get any pipes. Which are very, very much what we need to do this refining. So we can bring crude oil in. We're also going to need water in the near future, which actually means we probably should do it a bit lower than what I was originally envisaging, just to make access to water a little bit easier. We are going to need a heap of pumps. How many pumps do I got? I've got 8 pumps. That is nowhere near enough. Okay, let's grab that and 50 of them, and then we'll go grab the engines. We'll make some more pumps. Grab all those engines. Let's handcraft, say, 20 pumps. 20 pumps, yep. And if you can give me a few more of them, thank you. That'll do. All right. So now we should have kind of what we'll need. Oh gosh, I'm handcrafting green circuits and pipes. What a disaster. We'll have kind of what we need to make this happen. Now, our oil comes in here, so we will pump it down. Yeah, so maybe we will do the refining up here. We got a nice clear patch here. Let's see how we go. Now this is going to cause a lot of pollutions. Well, yeah, all these things add up very quickly. Now, oil refineries, we do that. And okay, let's just start with this basics. I do love that there's only the one input now. Back in the good old days, the glory days, you had to kind of always remember. We'll get the coal out of that one. You had to always remember where the oil and the water came in on the basics, so that you didn't stuff it up for when you moved up to the advanced refining. You know what? We're putting in some lights. That's right. Okay. So now we're going to do some of this. Let's just make sure that this goes all the way across. There we go. All right, we'll have our petroleum coming in on, or coming out on that away. and then we just have to hook it up. And then we just need to get the crude in, and we'll be good as gold. All right. Nice and basic, petroleum only, and we'll put that into a tank over here. And then we'll have a pump, and then we'll do some other things. We'll do some other things with that. If I can find out where the pump is. There it is. All right. Let's get some connection to some power. That would be a handy dandy old thing. We'll get that to power that pump and everything else. Great. All right, now we just need to hook this up. I mean, we could do all the piping for the next stage as well, but I'm feeling a bit lazy. Look, like I said, a lot of writing. It's really really takes the mental power to get it going, so leaves me pretty drained. What we need to do here is probably have another pump, maybe we'll see how we go. So we can have, if I remember correctly, 17 of these sections, so we'll probably be all right. We've got a pump here already. I just ran in front of that train. I'm going to do it again, and we're just like hoping against hope that I don't kill myself, because those are one of the things. It'll happen. It'll happen eventually. And then we hook this up and let the pollution begin. All right, I've got a fair bit of ammo, so because I'm a little worried about these kind of things, we're just gonna quickly pop down a couple of little things here. I don't know why I did that in such a weird pattern, but we've got a lot of walls as well, so let's just make this into a little safer, a little bit safer. All right. And do that same thing again with the walls. We should focus on the front ones first, but they'll spread around. We saw they have got the smarts to spread around. Okay, I feel a little bit better about that, because this is where the attacks are probably going to come from initially, unless these expansions start creeping in there. But here we are. All right, so now we have our petroleum gas, and it's pretty damn slow, isn't it? I thought it would be quicker than that, and maybe no, we do have enough power. All right, these pipes are full. Everyone's running, yeah. Everyone's got an output. Okay, yeah, they're just kicking along as fast as they can go, aren't they? So it is quite slow. It's quite slow. But I mean, in saying that, we've got a bunch of this now, haven't we? All right, let's bring this into the base, probably around kind of just straight down and across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll go one more. And 10. 10, and we'll call that 11 because that extra bit counts. And where are we? Oh, we're at underground. All right. Yeah, this alignment will be pretty good. We'll get our stuff in at the top of our bus. But we are out of pipes, so let's go grab some more. And I probably, somewhere around there, I need to put in another pump. Not that I think we'll need so much of the petroleum at this point in the game. Certainly not just to get Blue Science up and running, because Blue Science, it needs red circuits and sulfur. Red circuits needs plastic, if I remember correctly. We should probably have some plastic processing up here somewhere, maybe just below. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll figure these things out. We'll figure these things out as we go. Plastic needs coal, and there's actually petroleum and coal right there. I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Yeah, let's call this as our line here for that. We're going to put a pump. Probably. I mean, I think that there is maybe not the most efficient spot. Probably should be one further back there. But for now, that's just it's already powered. Is kind of. That's my thinking. It's already powered. There we go. All right. So. With that in mind, I'm thinking here is a really good plastic processing place. Plastic processing place. Yes, I say that many times. Many times. All right, so if you're going to do plastic, what do we even need for plastic? It is coal and petroleum. It is coal and petroleum. How's our coal patch looking? Yeah, okay. That's actually more of a concern. We do have coal just there though, which is good. Okay, that's going to be our next requirement, isn't it? All right, so coal comes in here. Coal comes in here, and this one can do that. It can do that. Yes, it can. All right. And how are we going to do this? We probably actually want to split it off after that. Yeah. Let us do that. Let's do that. And something like that. There we go. And then our plastic will run out that way. And we'll feed that into some red circuits that we'll put in there. Look, gosh, this base is just... It's pretty small, isn't it? It's pretty small. It's very small, dare I say. Let's have 4 of these going. I probably really need to be checking ratios too. This uses 1 coal a second. Whew. Whew. Yeah. We'll survive. Something like that. We've got petroleum in there. We just need to have some of these doing that, and then some of these doing that. All right. And you know what? Maybe we can do that, just to make this back up a wee bit. All right. Now this here will extend out, and we'll just do a little red circuit here. Because red circuits need green circuits and plastic and copper. Green circuits, plastic, and copper. All right. I just want to have just enough of this for our science here. All right. So we need copper and there we go. All right. Go this way. Actually, no, let's... that's actually probably enough space, but we'll do a little bit up there. Okay, so we need that, and... actually, okay. Hindsight, stick with the original. We do that. We'll have our plastic come in here. I don't like that we're kind of cutting off our science area there, so we'll leave a bit of room for expansion there, and we'll do that now. Red circuits need 4 copper cable in 6 seconds, and copper cable is produced every 4 a second. 4 a second, and this one uses, so we can have 6. One of these can support 6. Okay, I vaguely recall that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. I do vaguely recall these numbers. And it's getting dark. Let's lighten things up a little bit there. Okay, so you are making copper and you are making that. And now I see one of the other issues we have. What if I were to do something along the lines of this? No, that's actually wrong. All right, let's grab all of this. I don't actually want any of this in my inventory. Thank you. And if we have this on the inside, then this will work. And then you output up there. You'll have to do it a little bit faster. That should be okay. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so there you're getting that stuff. And okay. I'm sure someone else saw that. This whole situation now is untenable. But it does actually mean that we can simplify this by doing that. And run against the belt, always efficient. All right, now let's try that again, shall we? There we go. All right, I don't think that's going to be quick enough. We probably need. It's all just a bit dodge, isn't it? All right. Definitely don't need blues here. What a waste. Who is this fool? Who is this fool doing this? Like I said, just brains. Brains just exploding. Yeah, something like that on the outsides of those ones. And there's some red circuits. All right. There is a tiny bit of red circuits. Just enough for blue science. What do we got here? We want to bring it out like that, and then let's bring it on to there. Is that going to... No. We need to give it its own... We need to give it its own line, don't we? Which means another line way up here. Actually, you know what? I can jump across that, can't I? Why not? Why not? And then run it all the way down here where we're actually going to be making the science, the blue science. All right. Next thing we need is sulfur. How are we doing for time? We're at 20 minutes. 20 minutes. All right. Blue science is, yeah, sulfur and engine units. Okay. Sulfur is more chem plants, isn't it? It's just water and petroleum. All right. We'll have to get a offshore pump. And we'll bring up our water from down here, probably on the inside line. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Offshore pump, there it is. So if I bring it up on this line, of course not. That is okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah, somewhere around there. That's probably far enough, isn't it? All right. So let's do some more chem plants. No, we don't need more chem plants. How much sulfur do we need? If I want to make one of these a second, we need half a sulfur a second. Okay, we can do that. This makes half a sulfur. This makes 2 sulfur a second. So we only need one of these. One of these. Doesn't seem enough. I'm sure I've done the math wrong on that, but I'm happy. I'm happy to just roll with it at this point. All right, so you're going to make sulfur. And then we're also going to we can do this. We're also going to build some engines. Now engines are very slow, aren't they? Engines are very slow. Engines. We were just with engines. There we are. Engines require 10 seconds to make, and we need to make 1 a second. So we'll need 10 of these, which also means we'll need 1 iron gear and 2 pipe a second, which I think is their default speed, if I remember correctly. Iron gear and pipe. Yeah, well, that one's fine. And this one needs 2 a second, and it does. So it's ratioed correctly. Let's do that, and then we need 10 of these. That's quite a few. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh no. All right, change of design. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. That's what we'll do. We'll do this and that. In which case, actually, okay. Even better is going to be something like that. All right, so this is going to have gear wheels. This is going to have pipe, and these are going to have engines. Engines, and 2 more engines. There we go. All right. Okay, and then we do that. We need to do that. That's going to be our iron and our steel. And we do that. All right. Okay. Something like that. and like that. There we go. And then steel will come in like that. Yeah, actually we do need to do that. Okay. And then likewise all the way down here we'll have that like that and like that. Steel and iron. All right. How's our pollution? Oh my goodness. Yeah. We're right on there, aren't we? Okay, steel and iron, which is great. So then these guys are going to have to be quick. These guys are going to have to be quick. These other guys do not have to be quick. We don't have an output. We don't have an output. I've spaced them too close. But we can work with this. We can work with this. It's all right. I got this, guys. Trust. The placement of these doesn't inspire much trust, does it? All right, and then all we need to do is have an output on the outside up here, output on the outside up here, and some reds. All right, there, and there. That's wrong. There we go. Gotta maintain our patterns. All right. And it's already getting dark, so you know what that means. A few more lights down here, thank you. If we had the power to do that, that would be great. There we go, beautiful. All right, another one over here, thank you. And now we've stuffed this up, so you just have to change your location. Change your location to suit us, and you know what? Just right there is fine. All right, you, my friend, are not what I want to do. You need to be outputting only on the inside. Okay, yeah. There we go. All right, are these guys? I mean, they're working. Let's bring this stuff down here, and we're on the outside there. Engines on the outside. That's not what I want, is it? Engines on the inside. And engines, come on. Engines on the inside. Sulfur on the outside. All right. I don't actually... There we go. That makes me feel better. At least it gives us room for more sulfur when I realize I've stuffed this up. Let's do that and that. All right, so this comes out to there, and this one comes out to there. We can't actually do that, though, so this one comes out to there. All right. And out to there. Let's just see how we go with this. And like that. All right. You go from there to there, you go from there to there, and then we just need to find out where the last one of these are. It's a long way away, so let's not bother trying to be tricky about it, and let's just run and hope. Ugh. I can't believe that one worked. Okay, that actually seems like it worked out all right. So now we have petroleum and water, I feel like somewhere around about here is probably going to need a pump. Pump. What are we doing for time? 29 minutes? We're going all right. If I could find where a pump was. There it is there. All right. Go that way. Give me some power. Yeah, just to keep the flow rate up. You also need some power down here. Now we have that, and we have red circuits. Wouldn't say we have a whole lot of red circuits, but we have red circuits. And then it's just a matter of doing that. Not that's for sure. That is the wrong thing to do. We will do this, however. All right, so that's gonna have to do that and like that. No. All right, so yeah, it's there, and there. And we will make sure we only get half a belt of that because we don't want to have a whole bunch of red coming up here. Now, if we want to do 1 a second of these, we need 12 of them. All right, we are going to run into that, aren't we? Yeah, we definitely are. Let's fix this up. Look at all those engines. More worried about the red circuits, but anyway, we'll use those. We'll use those. Let's continue that like that, and then we're going to go. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, what else do we need while we're up there? I think we're okay. We'll need some underground pipe. No, we don't need underground pipe. These blue circuits, these blue tech have a long way to go to marry up to here, though, unfortunately. How are we going for inserters? We're okay. All right, I'm sure we'll probably need all of those. Yes. All right, let's just get this built in the 0 minutes that we have remaining, and then we'll have blue science up and running. Okay. I swear it's not going to take long. 2 hours later. Yeah, I've also realized that we stuffed up this because we need enough room for 2 of these coming in, not just one line coming in. There we go, and then we can put these here. All right. Gosh, you'd think I was rusty, wouldn't you? And then we can copy all these blue sciences all around. Yeah, okay, this is looking good. That's not looking good. That's looking good. Need the long reach mods. All right, of course we'll throw this down for the coming night. We'll quick check of our power. Power's looking all right. We will then not waste an underground for a tree. Not waste an underground for a tree. There we go. And then bring you up there. Perfect. Get rid of that tree. And, well, we just barely left enough room for that. I want you to just... you're on the outside. You're on the outside. Let's do something like this. And... no, both of you are on the same side. You're on the outside. I want you on... We've got to do an underground, don't we? We've got to do an underground. Outside and outside. Yeah, underground. What am I doing here? Do that, and that. There we go. Okay. Now they're both on the same side. That's all I was worried about. Oh boy, oh boy. All right. Let's get this half working first. Of course, there's no engines to be seen. Never an engine. Never an engine. Never a red inserter. All right, that'll get that going. If we had any engines, where are my engines? Again, I'm lost. There we go. All right, let's get that full with engines. Our engine production seems to have stopped because of what I did here. There we go. Yes. Beautiful. All right, now we can do that, and we should be seeing in 20 seconds our first bit of blue science coming in. You are making it, aren't you? Yeah, you are. All right, and then it's just a simple matter of getting through all of those. Yeah, that's right. Getting through all of this stuff. And where's our grenades? There we go. Try not to kill myself while doing it. There we go. Okay. Up here, and then military science is actually where we want to kind of end up. Because once we get here, we just go chonk, chop that down, and there we go. All right, man. Look at that debris stuck. Hey, and there we are. Our first blue science. All right, 34 minutes. Not bad. Where was that stuff that I damaged? Because I can't just, in good consciousness, leave that. Nor can I leave those trees that are at like 0 health. There we go. All right, what's that there? Some red ammo clogging that up. There we go. Okay. Let's follow this blue science on its merry way. And that's going to bring us to the end of the episode. Our pollution is, I mean, we're basically, let me get that blue science with us. There we go. We are basically getting this guy up and running now. Our petroleum for now is fine. We've got some issues. There's no doubt about it. There's our blue science. First blue science is in there. Let's get advanced oil processing. Advanced oil processing. There it is. All right, let's get that. Ditch everything else for advanced oil processing for sure. And what do we want to aim for? What do we want to aim for? Probably not the best time to be looking into that. But I do want to get to robotics and lasers. Lasers. Laser tech. All right, what is laser tech behind? There we go. And we can actually sort of beeline to laser turrets. I think that's what we need to do. Power is going to be a massive problem when we put laser turrets in for short periods of time. But anyway, that's tied up quite a bit of our science. Like 500 science. So that'll take a little bit of time to do. In the meantime, we need to, next episode, desperately sort out this coal issue. We're down to 60,000 coal. Luckily, we have coal there. There's another coal there. It's a pretty tiny one. Actually, look at that. Oh man, what a place that just keeps giving. Just keeps giving. All right. Well, with all that said and done, we're at the end of the episode. As always, I want to say a massive thank you to my amazing patrons. And look, we'll just keep going. We'll get that coal, we'll get the lasers, we'll get the defenses, we'll get the nuclear power. You know, the sky's the limit. The Spidertrons, so many things to do. And we'll just keep going and have fun. Hope you're enjoying it. I'm loving getting back into Factorio. The vanilla game it's just really well designed, and mods just make it even better. So once we get through the vanilla playthrough, we'll have a look at some mods and reacquaint ourselves with the joys of maybe Bob's or something. Anyway, with all that being said, catch you next time.